Alright everybody, welcome back. Today I went out and did some load testing and was testing out some 123 grain ELDMs with XBR powder. First I want to talk about a few things that I've been testing out. These, well, I've actually been wearing these, using these for a while now. These are ear protection, Ear Pros. These are the Surefire Sonic Defender Plus. Now these go in your ear, and they have a thing right here on the inside. If you're shooting with some, your buddies or whatnot, and you want to be able to hear them, you pull this little centerpiece out so you can hear other people talking. Or if you're at a range and you're doing some training, and I haven't actually tested it without those in, but I will say these things work like a charm. Really satisfied with these. And one thing I really like about this style of ear protection is that you can get down on your rifle without, if you're wearing this style ear protection, the big muffs, lots of times your ear muff will come up off your ear, and not needless to say, you don't have good ear protection when that happens. So I've been using these for I don't know, couple 3 weeks, and they've been working out really well. So these are the Surefire. I ordered Surefire Sonic Defender Plus. I ordered these through Big Daddy Unlimited, but I'm sure you can find them on Midway or Brownells or any shooting sport, Cabela's. I haven't looked to see where else is. And another thing I've been testing out is these safety glasses, shooting glasses. These are VG Venture Gear Tactical. I did not buy them because they're tactical. I bought them because they say they are anti-fog. I've shot quite a few times this summer and dealt with a lot of my other safety glasses fogging up. So you kind of have to wear them away from your face a little bit so it gets air in there and whatnot. Now, I've been testing these out for a week, and I ordered these through Primary Arms, and they have been phenomenal. I haven't had zero fog today. Today's humidity was in 80% and it was 85 degrees. It was warm out there and had no fog in my vision in the glasses. So definitely great glasses. These are like I said, the VG Venture Gear. One thing I really wish that these had was interchangeable lenses. I kind of would have liked to have had clear lenses at times, when it's overcast, you don't need this dark of a lens. I wish they did have the interchangeable lenses, and they may have it, but I didn't buy that particular style. So if you're looking for new ear protection, give these a look. They weren't much money. I say under $20, and I don't think these shooting glasses were more than $20. All right, so to the issue, to the loads. The loads I was shooting was 123 grain ELDMs over XBR powder. Shooting at my starting charge was 26.7 up to 28.5, and it was 3/10 increments. So my main test today was to compare the loads. I loaded up 40 rounds, 20 of each, the same charge in each. Testing them with this is my 264 LBC upper. This is a 6.5 Grendel. The difference is it uses a 7.62 by 39 bull carrier group. In the few rounds that I've tested, I haven't had any issues with it being a 7.62 by 39. That's the way it is chambered, and it's been fine. I haven't had any issues with it. So I was wanted to compare the loads, the accuracy, velocity as well, with this 16-inch to my 13-inch Sanders Armory barrel. Now, this 264 has polygon rifling, and the Sanders Armory has 5R rifling. So there is a difference in the rifling compared to the two. So I really did want to see how they would have done. So everything was great with the 264 LBC. Really pretty good group at 28.5. Velocity was, let me see, 2548, 2576 was the highest. So I was, flirting just under 2,600 feet per second. 2450 was probably the average. 2550 was probably the average. There we go. And then this was the 27.9. That's right at an inch. I didn't measure any of these. Velocity was still good. That was 2400, 2450. So that was pretty good. I wish the accuracy was a little bit better. It is what it is. Maybe this LBC, this 264 LBC barrel does not like that combination, and I haven't really worked up that many loads for this barrel. That said, everything was fine. I had no pressure issues. I did have a slight ejector mark on some of these cases, but it was fine. It was like I said, it was in the 80s today, so that could be. It was warm today, so I wouldn't say that had anything to do. I didn't have any pressure issues, but it definitely doesn't always contribute to the best results as far as the brass. So the issue was when I put this 13-inch Sanders Armory barrel on. Not the barrel's fault. I will say it's not the barrel's fault, and I'm almost thinking it wasn't the trigger's fault. I will roll in some range footage on what happened today, and the first time it happened, I was like, "What the heck?" I thought I had an out of battery fire. I shot, and I released the trigger, and it shot again. I'm like, "What?" I jumped off the gun. I was like, "What the heck?" After I, kind of got my composure back, and I got the brass, realized that it wasn't an out of battery because the head, it wasn't blown out. There was no issues with that brass, and so I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird, and fluke thing maybe, So I shot again. That was the third charge. I shot the fourth, and then the fifth, and I had no issues. Of course, the fifth, was an empty mag, so I loaded up my next rounds of 5, and that would have been the 27.9. So the very, very first rounds, she fired, I released, and it fired again, and I'm like, that I'm done. I called it. I said, I'm not shooting this again. So what I think is happening, this upper has a lot of slop. This is a dynamic munitions lower and upper billet set. There's some sand in here because I was at the sand pit. Anyways, so this is a billet set, and there is pretty good amount of slop in here. This is pretty sloppy, and I think the trigger is the James Madison tactical trigger. It's a drop-in trigger, and I think and I did have issues one other time with the trigger. It wasn't resetting. Fire, and it wouldn't reset. And that's probably my fault for messing around with the adjustments on it. I probably should have just left it at factory spec, but me being me, and I wanted to see if I could get this trigger lighter than what it actually is. So I did mess around with the settings on the trigger. There's a couple of Allen head screws down in there. Anyways, so and I think what's happening is that when fire, it obviously loads the next round, and then when I release the trigger, it releases it again. I don't know how to explain it. It's the trigger didn't reset all the way back, and then it went back in. And but I think honestly, it has a lot to do with the slop on the upper, because I had zero issues with my 264 LBC barrel. Now this upper receiver here, this is an arrow position, and I mount this up on that lower, and there's no slop. It's snug, and I like it that way. It actually helps with accuracy, because when you're on the rifle, you got this little wobble, and you're trying to hold it tight to for get nice tight groups, and you got to deal with this little slop. So that doesn't help. If you have a lower and upper receiver like that, get one of those wedges, because that may help with your accuracy. But So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. Let me know in the comments below what you would do. Send the trigger back to James Madison Tactical and or contact them, see what they think. When I had this upper in I don't remember what trigger I had in it before, never had any issue with, you know, single stage trigger, pretty much mil spec trigger, and I never had any issues with it before. So you know, this may be the trigger that I had in it before. But anyways, so I'm not sure. I wasn't going to shoot it again, and I actually should replace this upper receiver with a better one that has a snug fit. Put this Sanders Armory barrel back in that upper, and then I can have you know, a better fit, and that may, you know, help with velocity. I mean, that may help with my accuracy. Not that that barrel's any accurate. So, but yeah, let me know in the comments below what you would do, and I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to do. So that's that for today, and another one. So, all right. So yeah, back to the 500 subscribers. Let's talk about that real quick. Here's the trays. You all know, most people know what CPD mags look like, and those are going to be on the giveaway. I'm going to work with someone else to see if I can get some more cool prizes. I mean, it's just a 500 sub giveaway, so it's not like a 1,000. And I'm not going to give away a a handgun or whatnot. But if I hit 1,000, I may Wyndham Weaponry. They're a local company, and I may work with them and even purchase one and then give one away when I hit 1,000. So we'll work on that. But, while I was out at the sandpit, I did shoot my 6 Creedmoor, the new painted stock here. I shot this out to 300 yards. I had my steel target set out the other side of the sandpit, and I was way down at the other, and I did very well shooting at 300 yards, shooting factory 105 ELDs and shooting factory Hornady black ammo. Those are 105 grain. Did really well, so I will have that video up as soon as I get it edited, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I can get this situation worked out, and we'll go from there, because I definitely don't want to have an unsafe firearm. And even though pull it as fast as you pull the trigger, the rifle goes off. I don't want to deal with that. But all right, that's that. I'm done rambling. Thanks for watching. Catch you soon. I'm out.